Hi everybody. Let's talk about the weather in Topeka, Kansas. The sun shines almost every day. We all rely on that. We count on it. It's essential to our good humor. Good manners are highly valued in Topeka. We're courteous and pleasant. It's expected, but the weather matters. We have 4 very real seasons. We get cold, frost, and snow in the winter. We have hot days over 100 degrees in the summer. We have beautiful fall and spring, and sunshine almost every day. Even when we have snow and frost, it usually melts away after a few days and we go right on with our lives. What is remarkable about Topeka weather, Kansas weather, Midwestern United States weather, is tornadoes. In Kansas, we build basements. And in a tornado, if you just get yourself underground, you will be safe. We had one of the biggest tornadoes in American history pass through Topeka in 1966, where much smaller tornadoes have killed many, many more people in Oklahoma and Texas. In Topeka, even though we lost 2,000 homes in 45 minutes in this very memorable tornado, we only lost 17 lives that day. And of the 17 lives we lost, only 2 of them were truly innocent people who didn't hear the warning sirens and were out in their yard not recognizing what was coming at them. Everyone else was foolish people doing stupid things, like a man who was watching the tornado come through a plate glass window in a pool hall downtown, and he waited until the last possible moment, fascinated by watching the tornado. He waited till the last possible moment to dive under a pool table for shelter. Well, that didn't work. The tornado took that whole building, and that man lost his life. Someone else was trying to outrun the tornado in a car. That doesn't work. The tornado changes the atmosphere, and cars, the spark plugs don't work right. The combustion doesn't work right in the car engine. The car dies and you'll lose your life. If you're out on the highway and you see a tornado coming at you, the advice is to get in a ditch. Just get below ground. If you're in a home with a basement, get in the basement and you'll be fine. The tornado might take the house, more likely just damage the roof, but it might take the house. But if you're in the basement, you'll be fine. And that was tested and proven over and over again in our 1966 tornado. I've lived in Topeka my entire life. I'm 70 years old. I've never seen a tornado. But the reason I have not seen a tornado is because I'm very cautious. You can tell when it's tornado weather, when it's a hot, muggy, humid day, and a cold air mass moves in to mix with the warm air. That's tornado weather, and it only lasts about an hour, that transition, when the temperature drops 25, 30 degrees. But during that hour, don't go to Walmart or Sam's Club or somewhere that doesn't have a basement. Just wait an hour for the transition to finish. And when we know 2 days in advance that we're going to have a cold air mass moving in on top of hot, muggy weather, don't take the boat out that day. We have plenty of notice that weather is coming that might be unstable, that could make a tornado. Be careful about what you're doing that day, and certainly that hour that you can feel it, and you'll be perfectly fine. And following that, my own advice, I've always been in the basement when there was a tornado anywhere near. And the other tornadoes in Topeka in my lifetime were simply some mobile homes got flipped, or some cars got flipped, or some roofs went missing, but nothing like the 66 tornado. But I know when you Google Topeka, you're going to hear about tornadoes, so I want you to know the scoop. Life is good here.